everyone. Before I start the presentation today, I want to play a magic show. Later, I will read a poem, and I need you guys to tell me how you feel after the poem. Today was the absolute worst day ever. And don't try to convince me that there's something good in every day. When you take a closer look, this world is a pretty evil place. Even if some goodness does shine through once in a while, satisfaction and happiness don't last. And it's not true that it's all in the mind and heart. It's all beyond my control. And you'll never in a million years hear me say, today was a very good day. How do you feel after the poem? Do you feel positive or negative? Negative, right? I have the same feeling. But now, it's a show time. I can make the poem feel totally different. Just read it from the bottom to the top. It would be like, today was a very good day. And you'll never in a million years hear me say, it's all beyond my control. It's all in the mind and heart, and it's not true that satisfaction and happiness don't last. Some goodness does shine through once in a while, even if this world is a pretty evil place. When you take a closer look, there's something good in every day. And don't try to convince me that today was the absolute worst day ever. This kind of writing technique is called a reverse poem. Later, I will talk about 3 parts. First is what is a reverse poem. Second is how to write a reverse poem. And third is a surprise. First, what is a reverse poem? A reverse poem is a poem that you read from the top to the bottom has one meaning. And when you read it from the bottom to the top, you will find out another meaning. And usually it will be opposite. Depending on which way you read it. When you read it from the top, you will usually find out a mood or a statement that is negative. But when you read it from the bottom, you will find out a shift of the mood, and it will usually be positive. Take Jonathan's reverse poem, Lost Generation, as an example. My generation is apathetic and lethargic, and it's foolish to presume that there is hope. But when you read it from the bottom, it will be, there is hope. It is foolish to presume that my generation is apathetic and lethargic. This point shows a contrast between pessimistic and optimistic. And now I'm talking about how to write a reverse poem. First, think of a statement that has two. First, think of a topic that has 2 opposite viewpoints or emotions, like I love my boyfriend. Then gave 7 reasons, and then gave seven reasons, like he is good to me, he is faithful. Don't give more than 7 reasons unless you want to overwhelm yourself. Then the second step is to make sentences that are in complete clause. Use the words let or and. And these words can force you to look at the next line to get a whole idea of the statements. And this word is called enjambment. The third step is to make statements. And make have is affirmative and have is negative. Then the last step is to connect the 3 steps together. You can read more reverse poem to get more sense about how to write it. Then the last part comes the surprise. The surprise is that I also make a reverse poem by myself. The topic is called New York Times. New York Times is my friend. I don't feel like it's not a good teaching material. I will say New York Times is useful, and don't try to convince me that knowing how Mars is like won't help. Actually, I love it. You'll never hear me say that New York Times is my enemy. Do you believe that that's truly how I feel? Of course not. The no is from the bottom of my heart. New York Times is my enemy. You'll never heard me say that. I love it. I believe knowing how Morrissey died won't help. And don't try to convince me that New York Times is useful. I would say it's not a good teaching material. I don't feel like New York Times is my friend. Okay, I'm just kidding. Making this point, I just want to prove that it's not so difficult to write a point. I'm sure that I can do it, so you guys can also do it. So if you are interested in this topic in reverse point, you can take out a pen and a paper, then start to write your own reverse point. That's the end of my sharing. Thank you.